tough love incoming. I'm going to tell you how you're fishing for psychopaths when you don't know what I'm about to tell you. Toxic empaths. We've all been it. If we're highly sensitive people, first stage of life will be the toxic bit. My name's Poppy. I'm a psychotherapist, psychologist, coach. I've 30 years worth of experience working with people globally, and I work for you. I'm unaffiliated. Toxic empath, where you overgive, you don't know your limits, and you end up punishing people because they take too much. Passive aggression, stacking resentment, feeling depleted, your soul is depleted, and unquestionably you'll burn out in some kind of way. And check for adrenal fatigue, because often your adrenals are working overtime because you're doing not only your thinking, however, you're doing what you think other people are thinking too. Empathy, it's a beautiful trait, me too. However, what people who have worthiness issues do, and that's usually the empath way, empathy is often God-given, and also there's a heavy dollop of I will lose myself in you and what I think you need, therefore I don't then need to look at my own issues, the important ones, and address my own pain, discomfort, needs, and so on. I said it would be tough love. It's in pursuit of you thriving, because all of that beautiful perception and ability to see, it's cloudy when we're toxic. We need you. We need you well. We need you seeing clearly, seeing yourself and seeing other people. So the toxic bit essentially is because you don't have boundaries, and boundaries are there for you, not other people. So if you say, for example, I'm going to lose 2 pounds this week, or go to bed half an hour later, and you don't do it, you've got no boundaries and no self-respect. And that's not our fault. We're groomed to judge ourselves and overgive or get distracted. People are making a lot of money from you thinking you're not all that, basically. So what happens with toxic empaths is where you dysregulate, where you don't know how to self-soothe, because the self-soothing is, if I give to you, if I think for you, then I'll get love. It comes from, the toxic bit comes from conditional love, that you didn't have a sense. Well, you tell me, pop a 10 in the chat if this applies to you. You weren't given the sense consistently, at least, that you just show up in life and you get love. You don't need to fix it for the unavailable parent or the sick parent, or, you know, in some kind of way be the good girl or the good boy because a sibling was sick or absent and so on. You've been groomed to be brilliant. However, you're still compensating because you don't believe it. So with every little thing where you drop you, don't pay attention, take yourself seriously, don't ask directly for what you want, talk straight, your undervaluing of yourself is being sniffed out by psychopathic behaviours. So what psychopaths often say, obviously trigger warning, however, you click the video and I talk straight.